Canada, a land known for its chances to succeed, amazing views, and a diverse population that's growing all the time. Over time, people moving here from other countries have shaped who we are as a country, bringing both good and bad. But in some cities, all these new people have caused some unexpected problems. Today, we're going to look at the top 10 Canadian cities struggling with being too crowded because of immigration. And at number 1, we have Toronto, the heart of Canada's huge increase in immigration. Now, Toronto is an awesome city, amazing food, a lively culture. Drake sometimes showing up at Raptors games. It's got it all. What it doesn't have enough of, though, is space. You see, Toronto attracts immigrants from all over the world like a bright light attracts moths. But with housing costs going through the roof, traffic jams everywhere, and long waits to see a doctor, the city is struggling to handle it all. Imagine trying to find an apartment in Toronto. You're basically competing against everyone who just landed at Pearson International Airport. And even if you do find a place, good luck being able to pay the rent. The thing is, Toronto isn't alone in this. This is a problem all over. Next up, we have Montreal, Quebec, a city so charming they use 2 languages just to describe it. Montreal attracts immigrants with its cool culture and affordable tuition for international students. Want to study philosophy while becoming an expert croissant eater? Montreal's the place for you. Just maybe avoid trying to find an apartment when everyone's moving. See, while Montreal has a certain special something, it seems to be missing a certain where everyone's gonna live. Rent prices going up and public services being stretched thin are causing problems, making some newcomers feel less than welcome. It's a classic case of a city with a big heart and not enough affordable places to live. From putting money into building more affordable housing to expanding language programs, the city is working on making things easier. Whether these efforts will be enough to keep up with all the new people moving in, well, that's a question for another video. Vancouver, British Columbia, a city nestled between mountains and the ocean with nice weather and enough yoga studios to reach ultimate peace. It's no wonder people from all over the world are dying to call it home. But Vancouver's beauty comes with a price tag, and we're not just talking about the crazy cost of a cup of coffee. Vancouver is a global hotspot for immigrants, drawn in by its natural beauty and strong economy. However, its crazy high housing prices and large population make it one of Canada's toughest cities for newcomers. Imagine trying to buy a house in Vancouver. You need a down payment the size of a small island. And even then, you're competing with international investors who buy properties without even seeing them in person. And don't even get me started on the rental market. The question is, can Vancouver find a way to make room for its growing population without making it impossible for the very people who make it so great to live there? Chapter 4. Calgary. Oil boom. Housing gloom. Moving on to Calgary, Alberta, a city known for its cowboy hats, its can-do attitude, and its, well, oil. Calgary's booming tech and energy industries have attracted thousands of newcomers, all hoping to get rich in the land of oil. But while the oil may be flowing, the affordable housing, not so much. See, Calgary's infrastructure is under strain, especially when it comes to transportation and housing. It's like the city threw a party. Everyone showed up and they forgot to order enough pizza. The influx of newcomers has led to skyrocketing housing prices, long commutes, and a shortage of skilled workers in key industries. But even the mountains are feeling the pressure, with increased tourism and development putting a strain on the very wilderness that makes Alberta so special. Chapter 5. Edmonton. From affordable to out of reach. Next up, we head to Edmonton, Alberta, a city known for its friendly people, its freezing winters, and its giant mall. Edmonton's affordable housing used to attract immigrants like crazy, but the increasing demand has led to overcrowding, impacting city planning and daily life. It's a classic case of supply and demand. More people, same amount of housing, prices go up. And while Edmonton is working hard to fix the issue, building new housing takes time, money, and a whole lot of bureaucracy. In the meantime, newcomers are facing a tough reality. Finding an affordable place to live in Edmonton is about as easy as finding a palm tree in a blizzard. Chapter 6. Ottawa, the capital of congestion. Ottawa, Ontario, our nation's capital, a city of impressive buildings, political drama, and more museums than you can count. Ottawa attracts immigrants looking for stable jobs and good education. But with stable jobs comes the need for a place to live. And with good education comes, well, more people. The influx of newcomers has put a strain on the city's infrastructure, leading to longer wait times for essential services, crowded public transit, and a rental market that's hotter than a beaver tail in July. Chapter 7. Surrey growing pains in the suburbs. Heading west, we arrive in Surrey, British Columbia, a city known for its vibrant South Asian community, its sprawling suburbs, and its, well, traffic. Surrey's rapid population growth has put a strain on schools, healthcare, and public transportation systems. It's like trying to fit a family of 5 into a 2-seater sports car. It's technically possible, but it's going to require some creative seating arrangements, and someone's definitely going to end up uncomfortable. As more and more people flock to the suburbs in search of affordable housing, the city's infrastructure is struggling to keep up. Schools are overcrowded, hospitals are stretched thin, and the roads are clogged with commuters spending hours each day stuck in traffic. And while Surrey is working hard to address these challenges, it's a race against time, and the clock is ticking. Next up, we set sail for Halifax, Nova Scotia, a city known for its maritime charm, its friendly people, and its surprisingly fun nightlife. Halifax has become a favorite for immigrants, thanks to Atlantic Canada's growing need for skilled workers. But while the job market may be booming, the housing market is, well, let's just say it's not for the faint of heart. See, Halifax is facing a housing crisis with skyrocketing rents and a shortage of affordable housing options. The influx of newcomers, coupled with a booming tourism industry, has put a strain on the city's housing stock, leaving many newcomers struggling to find a place to call home. Winnipeg, Manitoba, the heart of Canada, a city known for its friendly people, its harsh winters, and its surprising number of mosquitoes in the summer. Winnipeg has become a popular destination for international students and refugees, drawn in by its affordability and its welcoming community. But while Winnipeg may be known for its cold winters, its population growth is heating things up. The influx of newcomers has put a strain on the city's infrastructure, leading to longer wait times for essential services, crowded public transit, and a rental market that's tighter than a pair of skinny jeans after Thanksgiving dinner. And while Winnipeg is rising to the challenge, it's a delicate balancing act and one that requires careful planning and investment. And last but not least, we arrive in Hamilton, Ontario, a city known for its industrial roots, its stunning waterfalls, and its proximity to, well, everything. Hamilton has seen an influx of immigrants, drawn in by its affordability and its closeness to Toronto. But as Toronto's housing market became increasingly unaffordable, many people started looking for better, cheaper options, and those options often led them straight to Hamilton. The result? Hamilton's housing market, once a beacon of affordability, is now feeling the squeeze. Prices are rising, rentals are scarce, and the competition for a decent place to live is fierce. But despite the challenges, Hamilton remains a city on the rise. So there you have it, 10 Canadian cities grappling with the challenges of overcrowding due to immigration from coast to coast to coast. Cities are struggling to keep up with the influx of newcomers, facing housing shortages, strained infrastructure, and a growing sense that something's got to give. But let's be clear, this isn't an anti-immigration message. Immigration is still a fundamental part of Canada's identity and economy. While overcrowding challenges are real, they're not impossible to overcome. With strategic planning, investment, and some self-reflection, Canada can address these issues and continue to be a welcoming and prosperous nation for generations to come. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos exploring the untold stories of cities around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.